think?
I think
Less is more?
less is more.
Just a little
Exactly.
busy.
Exactly. How did you know? I was trying to think. The background of my work is, I would say, diverse because my concepts have changed over the years. So, depending on my location, I have made bodies of work relating to those situations. A theme that runs consistently through my work is issues of cultural placement and feelings of home. So I've spent, of course, my childhood in Canberra, but I moved to the States, and so I made work about being homesick about Canberra, but also lending itself to my new home in America. My link to the States is quite wide because I have many links. My first link, of course, is probably similar to a lot of other artists, which is that I went to the Pilcher Glass School. So what turned into just sort of a quick visit extended into 12 years, and over that time I also got an American husband, which I would say is a pretty significant link. And also the Museum of Glass in Tacoma. I've been really fortunate to have a couple of residencies here, and I've always been pretty active in stopping in and being a participant as well. And so, yeah, I have many, many links to the States. My concept, or what I'd love to do, is to make a series of square rondelles, if that's possible. I went to Istanbul and Venice a couple of years ago, and I went and saw the mosaics. I've been inspired by them, so what I'd like to do is just make a series of tiles that then will make up like a really big picture. What I have the opportunity to do here, which I don't have to have back home, is the ability to work with hot glass. So this is a great chance to try to get movement within the work. So I'm making these panels of glass, almost swatches of sky that will then build into like a big skyscape.
I think that it's going to naturally always do that, that sometimes you might.
If you guys make a bubble with just one coat of colour, then maybe a bit medium, then a bit more, and blow those into balls, and I could just see what we're kind of dealing with, because I've never used any of the colours.
That particular bubble is a great test because the gaffers were teaching me different ways of applying the colour to get different kinds of effects.
I'd say this is a very experimental residency, and that's the way I like it. I don't think I could deal with the pressure of wanting to make a finished piece per se. I'm just into seeing what kinds of feelings the gaffers can evoke.
I have to wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. But it's going to look like that. Only be able to touch it.
What's great about working with the team here is that I know how talented they are. So this residency, what I tried to do was not tell them how to make the piece. I tried to talk very much about the concept of the piece, and I just wanted them to apply their amazing knowledge and skill into how to interpret. For instance, there's a lot of powder applications to create these effects. I had assumed that I was going to be very hands-on in that part, but there is a guy on the team, Nico, who has worked with other Northwest artists who use powders, and he is so experienced in it that it's almost better for me to just give the concept and have him translate that into his skill.
There's something about your interpretation, like your skill level is great.
And I think that's what I like about this little swatch in here. It's very descriptive, but it's also got quite a lot of depth. To pop in here, to be back with friends and colleagues and people who I respect and admire, I love it.